So today we're going to read a math book, and it's called How Much is a Million by David M. Schwartz and pictures by Stephen Kellogg. So this book is going to help us visualize really big numbers. Are we ready? I'm ready. How much is a million? If 1,000,000 kids climbed onto one another's shoulders, they would be, drumroll please, taller than the tallest buildings, higher than the highest mountains, and farther up than airplanes can fly. If you wanted to count from 1 to 1,000,000, it would take you about 23 days. If a goldfish bowl were big enough for 1,000,000 goldfish, how big do you think that bowl is going to be? It would be large enough to hold a whale. Crazy. Presto, 100 stars. If this book had 1,000,000 tiny stars, they would fill 70 pages. Climb aboard. There's another one. And there's another page of stars. And there's another page of stars. And I see a speech bubble. There you have 100,000 stars. If we take the 7-page journey 10 times, we'll pass 1,000,000 stars. Let's do this later. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. How big is a billion? If 1,000,000,000 kids made a human tower, how far up do you think they're going to go? Take a guess. They would stand up past the moon. If you sat down to count from 1 to 1,000,000,000, you would be counting for 95 years. That's a whole lifetime of counting. If you found a goldfish bowl large enough to hold 1,000,000,000 goldfish, it would be as big as a stadium. Can you imagine a fish bowl that big? That's crazy. If this book had 1,000,000,000 tiny stars, its pages would spread side by side and would stretch for almost 10 miles. How tremendous is a trillion? If 1,000,000,000,000 kids stood on top of each other, they would reach way, way beyond the moon. Beyond Mars and Jupiter too, and almost as far as Saturn's rings. If you wanted to count from 1 to 1,000,000,000,000, it would take you almost 200,000 years. If you put 1,000,000,000,000 goldfish in a goldfish bowl, the bowl would have to be as big as a city harbor. If you put 1,000,000,000,000 of our stars onto a gigantic roll of paper, it would stretch all the way from New York to New Zealand. That's across the world, by the way. So that's our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.